Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Celebrity Cars. Today we have to offer the 2020 BMW X2. Celebrity Cars is located just down the street from the Strip. You come here on vacation, you want to come see some really cool cars, please stop by. We've got a little bit of everything in here. Maybe you'll take something home. This is a really neat little cool auto, folks. I dig it. I think it's cool looking. Not everybody agrees with me. I never saw one before. Certainly never saw one with those wheels on it before. Never stood out. Got the really cool M package, if you will, sport package, M35i they call it. So I'm your living, breathing condition report here at Celebrity Cars. What's that mean? Well, I don't know. You live on the other side of the country and you don't want to get in a car and drive all the way to Vegas, and maybe you had one of these, you want another one. You've always looked for the white. Dealerships, I think, are going to kind of sort of go crazy over this because I think it's really sharp. And it's available here. It doesn't have a whole lot of miles on it. We'll find out exactly how many miles on it. But what I'm doing here, I'm your living, breathing condition report guy. You go to Celebrity Cars to find out about all of its options and you know, the window sticker, Carfax, how many owners, and all that kind of stuff. Go to celebritycars.com for all that information. But what I'm going to show you is paint chips, road rash, if there's any nicks in the windows. You get it. And that's my job here at Celebrity Cars once a week to share with you guys in detail. We bring you a lot closer. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but we bring you a lot closer to the cars on film than you get anywhere else. I go over every body panel. So come on in. I know I'll stop babbling. So, you know, this is where the environment meets the front of the car for its entire life, driving through the desert, driving through the woods, wherever it's going, and it smacks into things and it creates little marks and chips and stuff. And I'm to report to you that, I'm happy to report to you that there is barely anything going on up here. And I do see a few things, and after we look around together here, because I know Quincy's following me real good with the camera, then I'm going to hone in. I'm going to give you a report. So give me a second here. Okay, to any you know, normal daily driver, if you wanted to take this to a car show, say, you know, there's a couple little smallest darn things up front here, just normal wear, and it's really under what you would normally see. And this is in spectacular shape. Yeah, see, half of the ones that I think are something are little bugs that just come off right in my hand. So over here in this little white panel, I see a little mark right there that looks like somebody might have put some touch-up paint on it, and very tastefully done, and barely noticed it until really just now. I thought it was a little chip. It was a chip. Somebody put some marker on it, maybe on that one as well. If anything else is here, it's extremely light. All this gray down below and the black vents and so on and so forth are all in perfect shape. And over here on this side, we've got nothing but good stuff. Right here is very, very light wear as well, just like on the other side. But crazy enough, all the way across this front piece, the wear is cut in half. I guess the you know, this aerodynamics blew all the dust to the side, I'm not sure. But folks, this is beautiful up here. This is the most important part of the car as far as, you know, hitting anything, does anything look not lined up, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, I do know that this car has a good Carfax and all that stuff, so.
Is the hood closed?
Is the hood closed? I know, I saw that as, it wasn't, thank you very much. I started, as soon as I said that, I was like, what's going on here? Yeah, okay, remember to close the hood, for crying out loud. Okay, sorry about that, folks. Let's look at the windshield. Thank you, Quincy. Look at the windshield here. It's the most minimal wear on a windshield. I don't see any great big chunks. I see little itty bitty ones, probably to the tune of about 10, and they're super small, and I'll bet you if I dug into some of them with my fingernail, they'd probably come off. In other words, a bug. Windshield wipers seem to be great. Quincy, let's just do the whole top here real quick. Welcome to dusty Las Vegas. You can see all the dust coming off. You can see how nice and shiny it is underneath. I don't see any hail damage. I don't see, you know, an acorn falling on it. There are no dings up here whatsoever. It's Just gonna walk around the whole car. I see a little smuts there from cleaning the car. That's about it. Nothing. Nothing to report. And I'm back over here to the driver's side. Okay, over here on the driver's side, I guess I can combine this into 10. Maybe we'll add it to 15. Folks, these do not need to be repaired. Very small chips in the windshield, and that's it. That might be, the worst thing I've seen on this car so far yet, and it still doesn't need to be repaired or anything like that. Okay, let's work our way. I'm going to turn it just a little bit more this way. I turn this, folks, even though they're like, what the hell are you doing that for? Is the light gets a little bit better, so that's what I'm doing that for. Okay, down here, let's work our way down the driver's side. This is all in beautiful shape, and the wheel wells is still nice and white. The wheels here are in great shape. Brake calipers are nice and blue still. I wish our detailer got into these wheels and cleaned these barrels a little bit more. That's kind of a bummer, but you can see that it hasn't been mixed with water yet or any oils, and it's cleaning up real nice and shiny in there if you care. All right, working our way down the whole driver's side. I'm running my hand across the bottom of the car. Actually, I'll just use this to make sure we haven't, jumped any bridges or anything like that, any kind of bad, jumping over parking lot pylons or anything. And I think we are ding-free because it had one or two really small ones that you normally get, and we had them taken out. And I don't even remember where they were. All right. This whole door panel's good. I see little marks occasionally, but all it is just me, a little extra with my finger in this microfiber towel, and it disappears. Rear wheel, no curb rash. Brake caliper looks great. Needs a little extra cleaning. Not one chip back here. This rear glass looks good. This might be a little mark back here. Really mild, almost looks like somebody took something out of the back, grazed across here. It's not a scratch. I'm pretty sure it could be buffed out for sure. Okay, we do have curb rash back here on this wheel. All right. So, it extends up to about here, works its way across here. So it is what it is. Just wanted to let you know about it. So little light curb rash right there. It's a little, it's fine. I'm trained to find these things, folks. If you need to get it fixed, boy, it's a pretty darn simple fix. We have it done here all the time. If you'd like us to get it done for you because you'd like this to come home to your garage, let us know and we can work something out. Okay, and let's look at, folks, this thing is like blemish free. It's crazy. It's crazy beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, beautiful. Next thing we're going to do, because this paint and the exterior of this car is just absolutely amazing. Let's look at the engine compartment and get that taken care of real quick. Ooh, the car just said ding dong. Well, this is the segment of our show where I try to figure out how to open up the bonnet of an automobile. You know where it is? Oh, you got to do it 2 times? Thank you very much. Hey, wow, man. Thank you. Hi. Wow. Look at the condition of this in here. This is unexpected. I'm glad the detailers got to the engine compartment, and folks, wow, it looks incredible. All right, now I need to know how many miles are on this thing. 29,020 miles on it. Isn't that crazy? That's beautiful. That is kind of new too, so. Okay, all right, anyway, here we go. Now, if we're not capturing something on film that you'd really like to see, make sure you go to Celebrity Cars to look at all the additional photographs. Yeah, how about that? Now, come on, folks. Look how pretty this is. I mean, really. And it just kind of like sold me. You know, I really found the appearance of this thing to be pretty darn sharp. I just do. I kind of got laughed at by the guys here in the showroom. I don't care. I mean, they like stuff that I think is just absolutely ugly too. So I'm not. I've got nothing. This leather is incredible. The center console. We're going to look at the center console outside because it's going to be a little brighter when we go for a ride around the block. Door panels are all in one piece. No marks or scuffs over here on the passenger side one. We'll switch sides in a minute. He might be showing you some things over there. Back passenger side door is beautiful. You got anything to share over here, Quincy? Did you see anything jumping out? Nothing? Just pretty, huh? Dang. Carpet's in beautiful shape. You call this orange?
That's orange.
Is this orange?
That's orange.
Come on.
It's like a burnt orange.
It's a burnt orange leaning red. No red?
No red.
No red?
I can see how you think it's red.
I've been seeing red, and you see orange. Yeah, it's a cross between orange and red, folks. There you go. Whatever those fancy color names there are that you want to choose from, I'm not going to say it. Man, I would have called it red, but I'm glad you caught me on that. Okay, I'm going to sit down in here real quick for a moment. Everything's really pretty. Man. All right, moving on. I'm going to spin this around just a little bit. We can leave the doors open, and I'm going to open the trunk, and we'll just look in that back area here real quick, and then we'll go for a ride. I'm kind of excited to drive this thing down the road. Uh-oh. Yeah. I had the key in my pocket. The sill's nice and beautiful. There's barely a mark, if any, getting things in and out of the back here. Even here is very, very light, super clean. Everything's all in one piece. And all these things work, which is nice. Folks, the 2020 BMW X2. We're going to go for a quick ride around the block, make sure it brakes, make sure there's not a wheel, thing going on or any of that kind of stuff. So we'll be right back. 2020 BMW X2. We're in it. And you know what, Quincy, in the sunlight, it does look a lot more orange. Yeah, it's funny, in the shade, it really has more of a red hue to it, but outside, or more when you're outside in the light, it steers a little more orange. I'm looking at all the shiny pieces in here, the plastic pieces in here, the center console, how many times have the keys dropped and made scratches. I'm looking at all those things. And what was it, 29,000 miles on the odometer here? Crazy. It's crazy the shape that this is in. I know, don't make a big deal out of it. It's only 3 years old. Bullcrap. This is in really, really great shape. Got all the books and records. Beautiful navigation. Everything's ready to go. We are going to need some gas soon. Okay, let's see. My foot's on the brake, down into drive, and off we go. Let's make sure this thing does everything it's supposed to do. Yeah, I know we need gas. Okay, 44 miles an hour, 3, 2, 1, hitting the brakes. Whoa, a little different than driving that other car, wasn't it? Okay, folks, I'm going to say we kind of have sort of close to a brand new used car. There's nothing wrong with this automobile. It shifts beautifully. There's no There's no rattles, there's no clunks. We have to sit here for a minute. Everything seems nice and shiny like this, you know, this brand new car. Pretty darn close to it anyway. It is only 4 years old. All right, back on the gas. Hello. All right, over to speed bump 1. Oh, we didn't hit it straight on. No weird sounds coming from the suspension system. 1 more speed bump. All right, I hit the gas pedal a little extra. Make sure it gets out of its own way. Whoa, sorry about your phone. What the hell? Dude.
This thing's crazy.
All right, I would like to be clear that I did not hit the gas pedal hard at all. Well, we're gonna do that again. I don't know where your phone went, sorry about that. Wow. Okay, I really thought that this thing would just kind of barely get up and go. I was wrong. If you're still watching this video and you're still interested in this car, I would suggest you look into this car just a little bit more. You know, with the X2, with the M Sport package, you know, what does it do to it? That was unexpectedly fast. Okay, I'm just pulling around a little cul-de-sac right now, doing a heavy turn. Make sure I don't hear anything rubbing. It's a nice car. Gonna run out of gas soon. Ooh. Folks, I'll say the ending now. How about that? While I sit and wait for traffic. We don't edit things. We don't splice things. We don't do any of that crap. We just go 702-818-1031. You can call Ryan, Andrew, and they'd be happy to help you out on you know, an inspection, or, you know, simply to, you know, collect your information and you come on out here and take this sucker home, because it's really, really sharp. Okay, we're gonna go over some crappy road here. Got a lot of construction going on. Gonna go really slow because it's kind of dirty too. All right. Pulling back out around to the back of Celebrity Cars. Pre-purchase inspection, give us a call. You want to take it home, give us a call, 702-818-1031. That's all I've got. This is a really, 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 oh, and it's, you know, that just shut off like I'm sitting at a traffic light. Very cool. Go to celebritycars.com to find out all the information on all the options and Carfax and all that stuff. I think we've got it all. See you next time.